Hi, this is Philippe from RWS. Welcome to this video about how to create a One Demo instance on AWS. So this is for partners who have access to One Demo and want to showcase the trading capabilities to their customers. We shared an AMI with your AWS accounts that you provided to us. And so you can then log into the AWS console. I'm going to use mine. And then we'll look at how we can create a new instance. So you would have to choose EC2. If you haven't visited it, you can type EC2 in the search bar and select the EC2 service. You have different regions where the One Demo instance might be available. So depending what you provided to us in terms of preferred region, generally we use Frankfurt and you would find it there. Or if you provided us US, North California, North Virginia, and we also use Singapore for the APAC region. So based on that region, you would select it first here, then go into AMIs to find that particular AMI that we provided to you. The one that I just created is in Paris, so I'll go there. And then I have the list of AMIs here. So I can then create a new instance based on this AMI. However, you might not be able to see that instance because it's shared with your account. So you can play around with the different options here. You can use private images and hopefully you will see the instance we shared with you. Then you select it and click Launch Instance from Image. You have the option to choose the type of instance here. We typically use T2X large. However, lately with the combination of docs and sites, latest versions, and the DXD into a single machine, it takes quite a lot of memory. So if you want to demonstrate both trading docs and trading sites, I would recommend to use a larger type of image, T2 2X large, for example, to have 8 CPUs. It's actually also faster CPUs, so you get better performance. If you want to demonstrate only sites or only docs, then you could pick the T2X large, and we have scripts in our tools folder on the instance itself. It's a PowerShell script with a README file, which you can use to actually stop either the sites or the docs services if you're not using them and save on memory footprint. So I'll just pick T2X large, then you configure the details. You can just press next. Add storage, you could change the type of storage here, but SSD is good for performance. And then you can add some tags depending on your configuration. Configure your security group. So definitely you want access to the 3389 RDP port, but make sure to map this to your IP address to avoid being hacked. I also use other existing security groups that I have where I'm giving myself access to all the ports, but specifically to my IP address so that nobody can hack into it unless they're sitting next to me in my network surroundings, let's say. So it's quite safe. And then you can launch the instance. Here, either you want to use a key pair, or generally I don't even use a key pair because I'm just using RDP and connecting this way. Then you just launch the instance and you're good to go. You'll get an IP address for that particular instance, which you can use to reach it. And if your security group is correct, then you'll have access to that machine. You can also use the host file information that we provided in the release notes so that you can actually load the demonstration websites and access docs and sites UI directly from your laptop without having to go into a remote desktop session. That's also quite nice because then you could demonstrate the websites directly, access Tridion from the same browser. So that's quite nice. All right, so once you're done with an instance, you can then right click and stop it or terminate that instance if you want to save on costs and you're not going to use that instance anymore. All right, I hope this helps to get you started with AWS and with creating an instance for One Demo.